Hello everybody, how's it going? It's your boy, it is Nico Martin, and I'm back again with another video for you. Today I'm going to be talking about the massive news where Xbox have decided to put Forza Horizon 5 on the PlayStation 5. It's actually massive news, this, and I really think that it's going to change the gaming landscape forever. So in my lifetime, or at least when I was a kid, there was a big console war between Nintendo and Sega, and it kind of came to an end with the Dreamcast, which is an amazing machine, but I think ahead of its time. That meant that Sonic the Hedgehog, their flagship mascot, ended up on a Nintendo system, which was huge news at the time. So how does that relate to what we're dealing with now with Xbox? Now, Forza Horizon 5 to a lot of people is a very, very fun game. I love the Forza Horizon series. They're so fun, very arcadey, very fun. Like, you can just pick up and play, drive across some mountains, not even using the roads. You have a great time with it. Brilliant game. Halo and Gears of War have always been big franchises for the Xbox. You would say that Master Chief is your Xbox's version of Sonic the Hedgehog. This may be one of the first times in our lives where we'll see Halo on a PlayStation. It's been talked about for a long time, but it's actually starting to really happen. Does this mean that Microsoft is just going to go down a game-only publisher, developer, what have you? I don't think so. I don't think we'll ever not see an Xbox console, but it definitely makes it more difficult to want to buy them. I think maybe they'll go down a route of porting things over at a later date, like what we're seeing with Indiana Jones. That released just before Christmas, I think, on the Xbox, and then since then it's going to be released on the PlayStation a bit later. It's a Bethesda game, and since they bought Bethesda, Microsoft, that means they can do with them how they want. If they want to make them exclusive, they can. And typically in the gaming industry, exclusives are the only way to sell consoles, or one of the biggest ways back in the day to sell consoles. If you wanted to play God of War, you needed a PlayStation. If you wanted to play the newest Gears of War, you needed to have an Xbox. And that gap is slowly dwindling. How is this going to shape other companies? Now, I think that it's a bit different. I've lived in Japan previously, and there's a massive culture on saving face. And I can't see Nintendo ever doing it. I can't see that we would ever see a Legend of Zelda game on the Xbox or the PlayStation. I don't see that. Do I see Spider-Man, one of PlayStation's biggest IPs now, on an Xbox? Weirdly, no. I don't think that'll happen. I think Xbox has a really amazing idea of getting these games over. And why wouldn't they? Right? Forza Horizon 5 is now seen, I guess, as like a way to help bolster Game Pass. It's a great title that if you pay in £10, £12 a month for Game Pass, it's a great one to have on there, because it's like, oh, that's on you, I'll play that for a bit, you know? But apart from Game Pass, they're not selling that game at full price anymore, right? There's no need to. But if PlayStation are against having Xbox Game Pass on their console, then why not sell those games at a premium, right? Why not sell Forza Horizon 5 for £50? And this is mainly why I think we're going to see Halo on there. Halo Master Chief Collection makes zero money, I think, for Xbox nowadays. Again, just to bolster that Game Pass. But why not sell it again? It's going to be very interesting because, yeah, I don't think there's going to be any stopping to Xbox and what they put on the PlayStation. I don't think there's going to be any stoppage of what they put on the Switch too. I think anything goes now, and I think Forza Horizon 5 shows that. It's exciting, but also it's very weird. It's so weird. It's so weird that I think we are this close to seeing Master Chief on a PlayStation. I think that's so bizarre. I can't get my head around it. I literally have my Xbox here. So this is like my original one. The idea that my little Master Chief is no longer tied to this, but on a PlayStation is weird. Really weird. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to play it again. I've literally just finished them. And yeah, it's going to be a real weird time, but exciting for gamers. All those people that loved their 360s, that went over to PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 because it was in the end the more popular console. Imagine how much they would want to play those games again. Like, that's just going to print money. It's crazy. My final statement on this is brilliant for gamers. In the future, when we've got the Switch 2, for me anyway, I think if all Xbox games eventually come to PlayStation, then it's kind of like what PC gamers do with PlayStation, right? So PC gamers can be really stubborn, and if they want to play the newer Spider-Man 2 has just been released, but it's not very good on the PC, there's lots of bugs. But if they're happy to wait, then in a year or two, they'll get those games, right? And I think that might be what it's going to be if you're a PlayStation owner. So if you are an Xbox gamer and you want to play those games straight away, you either get an Xbox, you play on a PC. 2 years later, if you're willing to wait, then you can play them on the PlayStation. And I really do think that that is what it's going to be, at least for a while. And then, gosh, we'll see what happens. What do you think? What do you think? Would you buy consoles for exclusives? I know people will do it for Nintendo, right? With Pokemon and things. I feel like Nintendo is just like a separate entity in all this. But how will this make you change in terms of whether you get a PS6, a PC, or an Xbox Series Z? Or Z, you know? How do you feel like it's going to change for you? Very intrigued to find out, guys. It's such a wild bit of news, this. I know there's going to be lots of rumours about, oh, this game's going to come over now, this game's going to come over. But the biggest one since is Halo Master Chief Collection. I can't wait to buy it on PlayStation, if it does. Just because I feel like it's going to be so dirty. It's going to be like, why is A and B playing? Oh, I've got to jump with X. What's this about? It's going to be so odd. Like, oh, so weird. And the other thing that's going to be great about it, though, is the PlayStation 5 controller with the impulse triggers and all those things. Like, my mind is going like the clappers, thinking about all of that, you know? Like, all of how those triggers can be, how they'll work with all those alien, like the Covenant weapons. Like, how is it going to feel pulling the rocket launcher trigger with my PlayStation 5 controller, you know? Hopefully they build that in. That'd be flipping amazing. And yeah, Forza Horizon 5, it's going to be like, I hope they really go in for the tech with that, because it's brilliant tech in those controllers. Time will tell, and this may be outdated by the time it comes out. We're very, very excited. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Comment below, or whatever they are now. On the side, I think they're on the side. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Take care, guys, and toodaloo.